This is a team overview of the strengths and weaknesses of FC Goa. Let's have a look. Overall, there are a few points that we need to take care of. One, the team likes to play football from the back. That means their defense line, they have one good center back, number 16, who has a very good long ball and is confident in playing football. And the two midfielders, number 5 and number 23, who are very comfortable on the ball, but at the same time also taking risk. But overall it's a team that like to play football. It gets player between the lines, especially the wingers. The wingers, they come inside and they try to play in certain pockets that can, if you open up, can create a lot of problem. The long ball of number 16, as I just said, their center back, that's a very strong weapon. When they lose the ball, they are very open. That means they like to play football, but they also take risks, especially number 5 on the midfield. Sometimes he exaggerates, so whenever they lose the ball on the midfield, they are very vulnerable in the counter-attack forward. The left side is weak and gives opportunities to advance. That means the left center back, the left back and the left winger, they're not really well cooperating, and there is a huge chance to advance, especially you can see that in the 5 goals that were scored against them. We'll see that later. So let's have a quick look. Overall, what they want to do. The last line, they like to open up. That means the wing backs play deeper, the center backs open up, and then the number 5 most of the time drops in. So they create like a 3 back line and 2 advanced wing backs. What happens after? As I said here, the midfielder 5 drops in. What happens after is the 2 wingers, they go into these pockets, that means into these spaces. What they most of the time try to do is try to play a direct ball into that space, and when you are too open, this can cause a lot of problems. So the best solution, in my opinion, in this case is that our 2 wingers, they should be, either in which system you play, they should close those lines to force them wide and try to press from there, especially on the left side. The number 3 and the number 37, they are not that good, but most of the time will happen when number 3 is in the ball here. Either he plays a long ball or one of the midfielders come and get the ball. But the picture is, I'll show it again from here, is our wingers should close the space so they cannot play through the middle and force them wide and try to press from there. There you have a bigger chance of getting the ball. As I said, another pattern is clearly that when they change the number 16, he has a very good ball, either cross ball to the other side of the field, or to the striker a D ball, or just a ball in front of him on the winger that plays in front of him. But the concept is he has a very strong deep ball. Their attacking organization, clearly you see here the number 5 dropping in. Here the wing back is already up. You can see here the 3 back line. What will happen is here now the winger is already on the ball. He is inside, but he's inside small spaces, so it's not that dangerous. So it is very important to stay compact. But as you see, they are patient to do the build up, and they will try to find the right moment and keep changing side, try to find right moment to build up. Here number 37 is weak. He hardly ever builds up. You see the midfielder here come and gets the ball. He gives it to them. Out of 10 times, maybe 8 times he will give that ball and doesn't want to build up. Here you see after changing a few times to try to look for the deep ball. Again here number 5, first up right away, number 5, the winger inside the pocket, 1 pass to the middle. Be very aggressive when these moments happen. Now you see the other winger also inside the pocket, but these moments is easily to catch if you stay compact, and our wingers should play inside. I'll repeat it. See here, 1 pass, winger inside, and the striker goes deep. You can see right away the other winger is also in this pocket, so you need to play very compact. You got the picture. Here again you see the 3 backline, the wing backs advance forward. 1 pass here clearly in the pocket, winger goes inside. So if you open up, this creates for them an opportunity to go forward from here. He sets up the combination and they will advance. See, the left winger completely ends on the other side. You can see clearly that that creates danger if you don't play compact. Again, 3 backline. Long ball from number 16. We go next to. This is a cross ball. You can see here also the winger again inside. He just changes the ball now to the other side to advance from this side. Next example. Here, one of the midfielder goes deep. The number 5 comes into the midfield. This player on the ball now takes some risks sometimes. Here you see again the winger inside in that pocket, but the spaces are smaller now, and he will end up playing to the other side. So they are patient, and now you get the long ball from number 16. He always, of most of the time, if he has the space, try to look for a deep ball. And it can also be just a cross ball to the other side. This is a bad pass, but as you can see in the following example here, a little bit more advanced, he puts the ball straight to the other side. Next example, again number 16 puts the ball straight to the striker. This is a pattern clearly if you give him the space that they use to be dangerous. Last example, here again number 5 is going to drop to show you the concept. Deep ball to the winger in front of him. Now, what is important? When they lose the ball, the counter attack. Here they just lost the ball. See the space right away in front that you have to advance. This is a very important concept. They got a lot of goals against them, and in my opinion, it has a lot to do with that they are not very organized when they lose the ball. Go to the next situation. Here they try to build up, bad pass, but look at the center backs in the back. They are very open. So if you lose the ball now, the player in the middle, I show it quickly again. So their center backs opening up. The player is circled. He is free. And if you lose the ball, now have a look at the follow situation. He plays deep. They lose the ball. Keeper gets the ball. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in 2 passes we still reach the striker, and in 7 seconds, so the transition is very weak. We'll see that more in the next situations where it is more where there are more spaces. But even from the goalkeeper, so the deep ball, goalkeeper gets the ball, in 7 seconds still we have time to reach forward. You can see clearly in the next situation here, number 37 hardly makes a build up, in my opinion. Give him as much as possible the ball. Here you see number 37 plays to the middle. Now this ball, 5, he will, if you would win this ball, see the players in front of you, they are right away free. He wins this ball, but many times also he takes these risks that where he loses the ball. You can see here again the winger inside, and from there they try to advance. It's actually a dangerous attack. But see, both midfielders go forward. They lose the ball, and in the counter attack you always have space, and we'll see that more clearly now in this situation. Again, the 3 build up. In this case, the other midfielder dropped in instead of number 5. See here the left side, they're not that good. Now watch this moment. So they lost the ball. See, this pass should right away go forward. This is clearly a point of when they lose the ball because their midfield is open and their center backs. Now they go back, and you give them too much time to go backward, but still they got the chance to go forward. See the space in between. I'll show this clip again. The 2 center backs open, 1 midfielder drop in. Left side, in my opinion, this side is the chance to press fully. Hope they catch the ball. See, 1 pass forward now, and 100% sure you create danger forward. It takes still time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and still we have chance to go forward. So their midfield and their last line, they are not very organized in the transition moment. There are big spaces there to advance. Next example here, they try to play the short passing and they catch it. See, first pass should be forward now, and they take these risks in playing football. So be aggressive on the midfield. That's very important. And you have a chance to advance forward. Now this situation, look, this player is with the back to his ball. Normally the defense line should move up to close the space, but still they stay open. This pass is wrong, but you can see the spaces here. If this pass is correct, you can advance forward. Next example, when lose the ball, number 5 likes to play football here. The striker came into the pocket, winger inside, left back goes up. This is bad pass he gonna play. Number 10, he likes to take the dribbles. Here you are. Here, number 5 looks for the deep run, looks at the striker and the other winger looking for that deep run. So close that. Bad pass. Bad pass. He loses the ball, and again, see here, you have the space to go forward. It's going to be a free kick, but you can see clearly that when they lose the ball, they are open. You have chances to advance there. Last example. This is actually the goal. You see here, they just lost the ball, and in one pass in between that pocket, 2 pass between the center backs, and they scored. In this case, it was Pune. So it's clearly that pattern. Defensively, their organization. Overall, as I said, you can how to advance against them. Of what they are doing is generally to create an 8 block. So wherever the ball is on the side, they create this 8 block, and from there, so the ball is now with the left back position. Now they create an 8 block, and from there they try to catch the ball. What is a weakness, in my opinion, is the number 8 and number 23. It is the striker and the behind striker. They give spaces to play football. They are not really that well organized, and from there they are not cooperating with the midfield and the last line, and they give spaces in between to play football. You see here, ball is here now on the side, and they create this 8 block. That's in generally overall their defense organization. You see here again, they try to pressure a little bit. Number 8 and number 23. They are not really that well organized, as I said. Look at the following situation now. The big space in between. The number 5 is not aggressive, and he's most of the time late. He steps in while he should never step in. Well, there's no pressure on the ball, and you can advance here through the midfield. This time, this player should have control right away forward. This is very important. He should have looked forward first of all. So in the build-up, even I'll show it again. Don't be easy in the controlling and in the passing to take your time. Situations like this are essential. You see here, the striker and behind striker are not that organized. There's a big space between the midfield and the defense line. He steps in while he never should step in. There's no pressure, and now right away look forward again instead of taking your time. He takes his time now. He's too slow. He doesn't look forward. He just plays it wide, and we let them organize back to the 8 block. You can see it here, back to the 8 block. Keep in mind number 10 here, the left winger, he never closes that much, and we'll see that in a bit. Again here, number 10, the left winger, he doesn't close properly most of the time. He's in that a little bit lazy. To see the space in between the left back and the left winger, there clearly are opportunities, and we'll see that in how the goals are scored against them. So the weakness, if you look quickly, I go very quickly through it, the goals they got against them, 12 goals, counter-attack, scrimmage, left side, 5 goals, either a dribble, a combination, a cross, 5 goals from the 12. Corner, penalty, keeper mistake, free kick, and dribble. So 5 goals from the 12 are scored on the left side. Let's have a look. Here you see combination. See the left back, how he steps in, and from there we can advance. First of all, these is the concept. So we get a cross in. We'll see later the goals. Here, similar situation. See the left winger, he doesn't close those spaces, he doesn't do much, and they can advance from here. So this is the concept. There's always a lot of space here. Now let's have a look at the goals. Here a through pass. This was against Delhi, this against Mumbai. This is a 1v1. The left centre back is a little bit slow in that. This is against Kerala. This is a cross, getting a cross in. This one is against Bangalore. A combination again. See, in that space, centre back is drawn out of space. And this one against the Kerala, a through pass again. So you can clearly see on the left side is a lot of space, is less organized to create chances. The biggest chance to advance from forward or to create our chance is when they lose the ball. Be very quick in playing forward. That doesn't mean simply only D-balls, but look in front of you and play as quick as possible in those lines between the defense line and the midfield. Thank you.